Most people spend their entire lives wondering why they never seem to get ahead financially. They work hard, they try their best, and yet the wealth they dream about never seems to arrive. The truth is, it is rarely the big mistakes that keep people broke. It is the small, silent habits that nobody talks about, the ones you don't even notice, the ones that quietly drain your money, your energy, and your potential every single day. Today, we are going to talk about 7 of those silent habits and how they are keeping you from becoming a millionaire. Habit number 1 is spending money to impress people you don't even like. This is one of the most dangerous habits in the modern world. People buy expensive cars, designer clothes, and luxury items, not because they truly need them or even want them, but because they want others to see them as successful. They want to look rich instead of actually becoming rich. Here's the brutal truth. The people you are trying to impress are too busy worrying about what other people think of them to care about you. Every dollar you spend on appearances is a dollar that could have been invested and grown into something meaningful. Millionaires understand that real wealth is built quietly. They drive normal cars, live in modest homes, and invest the difference. Stop performing wealth and start building it. Habit number 2 is avoiding discomfort at all costs. Most people run away from anything that feels hard, scary, or uncomfortable. They stay in jobs they hate because leaving feels risky. They avoid investing because they're afraid of losing money. They never start a business because failure feels too painful. But here's what the wealthy understand that the average person does not. Discomfort is the price of growth. Every millionaire you have ever heard of went through periods of intense fear, uncertainty, and failure. They didn't succeed because things were easy. They succeeded because they pushed through when things were hard. If you keep choosing comfort over growth, you will always stay exactly where you are. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where the money is. Habit number 3 is consuming without creating. The average person spends hours every single day watching videos, scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, and consuming content created by other people. There's nothing wrong with consuming content, but when that's all you do, you never build anything of value. Millionaires are creators. They create businesses, products, services, content, and systems that generate income while they sleep. Every hour you spend consuming without creating is an hour you're making someone else rich while your own dreams sit waiting. Start asking yourself every day, what did I create today? What value did I add to the world? Even 1 hour of creation each day can completely change the direction of your financial life over time. Habit number 4 is having a lottery mentality. This habit is subtle, and most people don't even realize they have it. A lottery mentality means you are always waiting for a big break. You are waiting for the right opportunity to fall into your lap. You're waiting to be discovered, waiting for someone to give you a chance, waiting for one big moment that will change everything. Millionaires do not wait, they build. They take small, consistent action every single day and trust that the results will come over time. They understand that wealth is not an event, it's a process. If you are always waiting for your lucky break instead of building your foundation brick by brick, you will be waiting for the rest of your life. Stop waiting, start building. Habit number 5 is never tracking where your money goes. You can't manage what you don't measure. Most people have absolutely no idea where their money goes every month. They earn a decent income, they pay their bills, and then somehow at the end of the month there's nothing left. The problem is not always how much money you make. The problem is how much money quietly leaks out of your life through subscriptions you forgot about, impulse purchases, eating out too often, and small daily expenses that add up to thousands of dollars a year. Millionaires track every dollar. They know exactly what comes in and what goes out. They make intentional decisions about their money instead of letting their money make decisions for them. Start tracking your spending today. You'll be shocked at what you'll find. Habit number 6 is surrounding yourself with people who have a broke mindset. You've probably heard that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is one of the most true things ever said about success and money. If the people around you complain about rich people, make fun of ambition, discourage your dreams, and celebrate mediocrity, those attitudes will slowly sink into your thinking without you even realizing it. You'll start to believe that wanting more is greedy. You'll start to feel guilty for having big goals. You'll slowly lower your standards to match the people around you. Find people who are building something. Find people who talk about opportunities instead of obstacles. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your bank account. Habit number 7 is learning but never executing. This is perhaps the most painful habit of all because it feels like progress. People read books, watch courses, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, and consume endless amounts of information about how to build wealth, and then they do nothing with it. They are always preparing to start. They are always getting ready to get ready. Knowledge without action is completely worthless. The world does not reward people who know a lot. It rewards people who do a lot. Every piece of information you consume is only valuable if you actually apply it. Stop waiting until you know enough. You'll never know enough. Start now with what you have and learn the rest along the way. Here's the final thought. Becoming a millionaire is not about one big decision. It's about hundreds of small daily decisions that most people overlook. It's about breaking these silent habits one at a time and replacing them with habits that actually build wealth. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is not as wide as you think, but it will never close on its own. You have to close it yourself. Start today.